Welcome to class. Today we're talking about diatonic 7th chords. What are they? Why are they important? What do they look like? More importantly, what do they sound like? So firstly, what they are. Also, if you're new here, my name's Kai. I teach music for free, for absolutely free, because I believe that learning music is a right. Cheers. Let's continue. What are diatonic 7th chords? They are the 7th extensions of every chord related to a key from any key center. They're based off of the major scale. So let's talk about the key of C right now. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, F, G, A, B, C. Right? Simple stuff. How do we add the extensions to them? First, let's look at like the numbers system. You know, when you hear like musicians calling out random numbers to each other, like 2 3 3 2 2 3 2 3 2 3 4, like in the middle of a jam context, like they're referring to this. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, back to 1. We have C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G 7, A minor 7. Jesus Christ, I didn't write these well. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just be half diminished. Back to C major 7. That would look like this. So you'd see something like this. You'll also see this written with like a triangle, so like it'll look like that a lot of times. That means the same thing. It's just a quicker way to write the same thing. C, E, G, B, right? Let's pretend that's we're in 1/4 time right now. D minor 7. It also looks like that a lot. D, F, A, C. Yeah, we are in 1/4 time. E minor 7. Also looks like this. Also looks like this. E, G, B, D. Then we have F major 7. Also looks like this. F. Whoa. Jesus. F, A, C, E. We got G7. G7 pretty much always just looks like that. That's really nice and consistent. We got G, B, D, F, natural. Then we have A minor 7. Also looks like this. It's got A, C, E, G. Then we got, so here's the thing about this guy right here. It's a little complicated, and it has scary names like half diminished or like minor flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, right? Um, yeah, like this also looks like this sometimes. And it doesn't need to be that complicated. And it really isn't that complicated. But also we barely ever use it because it sounds like this. Like in the context of pop music, that's a little crunchy without any context. And I think we need to get to a different point before we explore what the context of that is. So we're going to treat it like we're learning Mexican Spanish, and this is conjugating in vosotros. We just don't worry about it. I'm not going to talk too much on it. I'm not going to give it much more lip service than I already have. Looks like that. And I think that's really all I'm going to say about it for right now. And back to C major. Alright, I'm no guitar wizard by any means, but this is for the people that need it explained on guitar. It's really beautiful because you really only need like 6 shapes. I'm gonna run through them really quick and then I'll do a deeper dive. So, C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G 7, A minor 7, B half diminished, C. That's not right. What the fuck is going on? I know it is right. I'm just testing you. Yeah, I am singing these to help provide an example that you should sing along. It helps really internalize stuff a lot better. Anyway, the beauty of the shapes is that they work everywhere. Once you know the one shape, you can just sort of copy paste it anytime you see like major 7, right? As long as you know the root. So we know that's an open E. We know this is the octave. E, E flat, D, D flat, C. That's where we start. That's that shape right there. We bar the whole fret of the root. Then the pinky goes on the next string down. Then the ring finger goes on the next string down. Only 1 fret over. This is 2 frets over. This is 2 frets over. This is 1 fret over. The middle finger is also only 1 fret over. That's kind of it. Yeah, it's like and that's that shape. Then we have the minor 7 shape. Right? You bar the fret of the root note, then the ring finger just goes 2 frets over onto the next string down from there. It's that simple. I know it looks like my middle finger's pressing something, but it's not. These 2 fingers are not doing anything. That's the shape. And it works for the E minor 7 because it's an E minor 7. D minor 7, E minor 7. Beautiful. And then coming back over here, this is the next shape you're gonna have to learn. We're moving the root all down to not this string anymore, but the second string here. So that's an F. C, D, E, C, D, E, F. That becomes the root. We can still bar the whole thing because it's not the 5 of the 1. Maybe I'm like getting too in the weeds with this. Just, you have to bar that, okay? And then middle finger here. That's the third string from the highest. The ring finger goes to the next fret over. Fourth string from the highest. Third string from the lowest. Pinky goes second string from the highest. That's the whole chord right there. That's it with the fifth in the bass. The next shape, it's like the same thing as this, except you just pull your middle finger off. That's the 7. That's like the dominant 7 sound. See how it's... That's the only difference, that one note. That was what makes the dominant 7 sound. Next one's another minor 7 shape. We bar. We go... Oh, by the way, sorry. We start here at the F. We go 2 frets up. For the 5, we go another 2 frets up. For the 6 chord, it's a minor 7. This is a different shape now. We put our middle finger on the 2nd from the highest string. We skip a string. We skip the 3rd. We don't put anything on that one. And then on the 4th from the highest, the 3rd from the lowest, we put our ring finger. That's the minor 7 shape. See, that's the beauty, because like, right, the minor shape, it sounds simpler. It sounds less spicy, and you have to do more. This is like less fingers, and it sounds a little spicier. Beautiful. Okay, we can kind of skip vosotros, our diminished situation. If you really need to know, it's like, think about that dominant 7 shape, right? Think about that thing, except the ring finger and the pinky move over, and they're like hugging your barred finger. So yeah, it's a little weird, right? It's a little clunky. It's a little clunky. We don't really need to talk about it. We don't need to worry about it right now. Then that's the major 7 again. And see, now I'm doing the C major 7 with the same shape that I did the F major 7. Those are the shapes. I can like write them down for you too, if you need me to go deeper into that. I was also throwing a lot of other numbers around. If that was confusing as fuck, let me know. Thank you so much for watching along. I'm just trying to break down some very complex sounding ideas, but make them just as digestible as possible. Yeah, this is just kind of a new thing I'm trying out. So let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything you want to see explained in further detail. Yeah, also, don't take anything I say as if it's the rules. I think we're gonna look at breaking the rules next time. Now that we've like learned a couple, let's learn how to break some. I just want to help my fellow songwriters be able to communicate with their bands better. I want to help people feel like music is accessible and that the spicy notes are for everybody. Yeah. Cheers. Drink water. Follow me on Patreon. If not, book me for a lesson. I'm teaching for free. So, yeah, I'm taking students all through November. I think that's it.